Yeah. So what we have here is fruit, kiwi, limes, oranges, apples, grapes, but kiwi is a very good source of vitamin C. Very good source of vitamin C, kiwi.
All right, talk to us a little bit about what's going on here.
Getting some shots for my cookbooks and my fooding things. So Paulette beautifully and Dion designed this lovely bowl of fruit, and we just did some lovely shots. I've got my lovely niece Kaya here. It's going very well.
What inspires your recipes and why you've decided to incorporate it into a channel as well as a cookbook?
What inspires my recipes? Health, myself, for my personal health, for my kids, and for my family and my friends. As time goes by, I realise I get quite passionate about food. In fact, somebody here today, Paulette, was going to buy a packet of crisp. I said, we cannot have crisp in front of me.
It was a weak moment.
It was a weak moment, and I said, no, order some healthy food. And I realise as time goes by that I'm quite passionate that health is wealth. And so that's why JB Rose, singing vegan mum, is into cooking.
Okay, so tell us about your transition, because you weren't always a vegetarian. Tell us how you did it and how we can do it.
Okay, I transitioned quite slowly. As time went by, I was always healthy. I never really ate much sugar. I stopped putting sugar in my tea when I was about 15. I copied my sister. I've always done sports. I've always been healthy. I always wanted to be healthy. And as time's gone by, and family and friends got ill, my mum got ill with diabetes, I started to really get quite passionate about the food that we eat. I love food. I love cooking. I used to cook. I used to make cakes all the time when I was about 7 and give it to all my family and friends. And so I just thought, why don't I incorporate what I love doing, because I've always loved cooking, into everything else I do. I love singing, I love cooking. I did used to eat chicken, but I didn't love it, and but I was a meat eater, of course. And when I got pregnant with my boy about 11 years ago, I decided I didn't want to eat meat anymore, because I knew that it wasn't as healthy as it could be and stuff like that. But I wasn't always, as I said, I wasn't always a vegan. I was a vegetarian for many years and I became a vegan. What was the question again, Brumi? I've forgotten, I lost my way.
No, that's good. So tell us why now you want to convert them into, well, basically set up your recipe book, and why you want to share it.
Okay. So when my mum was ill, and she passed a year ago, and that really made me very passionate about food, because I spent a lot of time with the doctors, and I was quite annoyed with the doctors, because they knew that certain things that we eat does harm us. Like, they know sugar's bad for us, and they were still giving my mum sugary food, sugary drinks, teas and stuff like that. She would have a spike in her health. And then I'd say, well, what happened? Oh, it's the food that they were giving to her. And then we would be having long conversations about her kidneys. Literally, her kidney was just failing. And it was because of the food. And so then that made me proper passionate. And so we regularly, on my blog, my YouTube blog, we regularly have sugar-free events. So sugar-free
weeks.
Yeah, we have weeks of sugar-freeness, where we just basically try to not eat so much sugar. And I have the same issue. I mean, I love cakes, I love baking, and I love making cakes, but I know it's not good for us. So I kind of want to journey with everybody, and we all just kind of try and add more vegetables and fruit to our diet, and add less sugar to our diets, because it's not great for us. So that's what made me passionate. And so that's why there's fruit here. And I just think we need to eat more of it. And I think we should embrace it. And I know it's really hard for us, but this is better than the sugary stuff. And my recipes, I always try and do the healthier versions of stuff. But hey, I'm not hardcore. that's fine, but at least there's always an opportunity to go for the more healthier options.